Amy, let's take you south to where Chris Wragge is in the Mobile 2 unit, and he's been getting a nice picture of a really nasty surf in Spring Lake, New Jersey. Chris, what's it look like now?
Yeah, Maurice, Christine, probably not the smartest move I've made. I've gotten out of the Mobile 2 unit for a second so we could actually kind of give you a little bit of a perspective how the wind is picked up here in Belmar right now. And also the high seas. I can't imagine there was another camera in the tri-state area that's getting you closer to the actual storm surge here with Hurricane Sandy as it continues to get closer and closer to the boardwalk. And then, of course, here to Ocean Avenue, we've seen some minimal breaches along Ocean Avenue about the past half mile or so down through Spring Lake. The wind, as you can hear, the wind has picked up enormously here within the last 45 minutes to an hour. Like Lonnie has been mentioning, we're waiting for this storm surge. Again, my cameraman Eddie, who's braving the elements with me here. This used to be about 50 yards of beach. As you can see now, it's almost mesmerizing to watch the tide and to watch some of these waves. Lonnie was talking about 20 to 25-foot waves. We have seen some enormous waves come crashing into the beach here within the last half hour. The tide keeps getting bigger and bigger. We're expecting tonight we'll have a full breach here in Belmar over Ocean Avenue. Now, mind you, this little hamlet of the Jersey Shore, about 5,700 residents. There's a mandatory evacuation. And I'm sure, as you can see around me, not everyone has taken heed to that mandatory evacuation. Come this way, you see this gentleman who's, I don't know why he was on the boardwalk, and then some people across the way in these condominiums. Let me talk to you for one quick second, sir. Why in the world are you continuing to brave this?
I love it. I mean, if they say it's once in the century thing, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah,
we drove all the way from near Princeton, about 45 minutes, but it was okay.
So you don't even live here and you came to this?
Yeah.
That's probably not a good move. Where are you staying? Are you going back to Princeton?
Yeah, we're going to go back. Just going to come here, look around for about a half hour, and then we'll go back.
Okay, well, be careful. Probably not the wisest move. But as you can see, there are some people, some residents that are still here. If you look this way, some residents in this condo complex. And then if you look at this food court to my right, this T&R food court, Tony Roberts is the owner. I spoke with him earlier. He was saying he's expecting, from what he's heard, he's got his 3 restaurants there boarded up, but what he's expecting is 3 to 5 feet of water in each one of those restaurants. He's expecting a total loss, but he's probably been the most positive person I've spoken with. He said, well, the good part about this, it'll create so many jobs for people that'll have to come here to help us rebuild, because most of the residents here are expecting catastrophic damage from Hurricane Sandy. Let's send it back inside to you in the studio.
All right,
we're going to get back inside Mobile 2.
All right, Chris, stay safe down there. Chris is a very great reporter, and he always wants to get the best picture and the best story for us, but obviously we want our crews to be safe as well. And, you know, he was talking about the rebuilding effort that will eventually happen here after the storm. You're going to need money for that, and obviously the federal government will have to chip in a lot of that money. Thankfully, the governors in our states have already declared a state of emergency, which makes us eligible